Hello my dear viewers, this is Mega881000 again, and it's actually time again for another further info video. This info vid should serve just as a short update to the previous info video about the announcement promotion of the Bandai Figure-riseStandard amplified KaiserGreymon model kit. About this I published a detailed info video on my channel last Sunday. Since this all is still very fresh, you should know that too. I won't go into the content of the previous video on the topic in detail here, like I did it with the recent or the previous video, but will now just summarize shortly the content of my last info video about this topic. So first of all, it was all about the announcement of the Figure-riseStandard amplified KaiserGreymon model kit, of course, as the next upcoming release for this Digimon model kit series. I showed you the two previous WithTheWill forum posts about it, talked about the notes and the two teaser banners, showed you the few so far existing pictures, a few screenshots from the Bandai Hobby Site, including the item page, and this so far only officially released product shot of amplified KaiserGreymon. And yeah, by the way, this official product shot was more an CG render of the figure, but not a real shot of the real figure. Not a real photographed figure. Gave you also my detailed opinion and pre-thoughts on amplified KaiserGreymon, showed you the pictures from the Digimon Con stream of the colorless prototype of the finished figure, which were also posted with the second entry at WithTheWill forum. Yeah, the colorless prototype was the real photographed prototype, colorless prototype of the figure, but the colored picture from the Bandai Hobby Site was just a CG render. I also said that very little has been officially announced, revealed so far, and that with these few new details I'm very up to date with the content of the info video. At the end I promised you that there will be an update video as soon as there are any news on the topic, and here we are now. Because on 13th May the WithTheWill forum member posted an additional update, mostly with new images of the real amplified KaiserGreymon model kit figure. The first images of the colored real figure so far. Real photos of the real figure. As you also could see already along the video here, because yeah, I couldn't show you so much else here. By the way, if you haven't seen my first info video on this topic from last Sunday, it would make more sense, actually much more sense, for you to watch this one at first, because of reasons. For all of you who are right here, we now going straight into the news section main topic for this update vid here. The forum member commented on the update post the following: AS Mariah put up a number of photographs of the Figure-riseStandard amplified Digimon Frontier KaiserGreymon Emperor Greymon model kit on display at the Shizuoka Hobby Show 2025. They helped design the amplified version for the model kit, but noted this was their first time seeing the test sample. Any previous samples shown off have been monochrome prototypes or CG renders, like I said. The kit is scheduled for release in September 2025 and can be pre-ordered now at Hobby Link Japan. For example, it's an affiliate link, yeah, So much for the question from my last video about if the pre-orders had already opened or not. Well, they are open now. By the way, AS Mariah posted these pictures on his X account. In addition to these images, they also posted this additional teaser image for the planned, yet only teased, additional Susanomon figure. Here the forum members comments about it again. They also posted a photo showing a mysterious silhouette of an object blocked off by a display box, which would appear to be the previously teased Figure-riseStandard amplified Susanomon kit. KaiserGreymon looks really nice and Susanomon looks like it has a very dynamic design, so hopefully we see it properly soon. Were again the members' final words and short conclusion about the updated images in his post. In addition, this further image was added as an update to the same forum post by the member that was posted on the Bandai Hobby Site. A wider shot from the teased Susanomon kit and the display from the Bandai Hobby Site. Though the choice of KaiserGreymon for me and for the Amplified Kit series still remains questionable, since KaiserGreymon's normal character design was a normal knight armor, is a normal knight in general, and doesn't really has any of this mecha components that can therefore be amplified, right? The amplified redesign looks much more like his normal design than amplified. By the way, someone made a similar comment below about this in the forum or at the forum. If that's a good or bad thing under these aspects is up to you to decide. Despite the unsuitable choice for me for this amplified series, I think the design of amplified KaiserGreymon is actually very well done in general, and it looks fantastic and very stunning from these first battle images. Designer AS Mariah really managed to pull off the balancing act of amplifying it a bit for this kit series as instructed by his superiors, while still largely and for the most part retaining KaiserGreymon's normal character design. Hands off! Really, and that's my honest opinion. It looks good. I will for sure buy amplified KaiserGreymon because regardless of the questionable choice for amplified kit series, I really like the design. He looks absolutely awesome, and it's also the first new figure meeting today's standards of a Digimon Frontier character ever so far. So from this special point of view, you can't really dislike it, right? Right, guys? Let's just put the cards on the table, shall we, folks? Yeah, that's my opinion. So in this view, I can only agree with the forum members' words. We can continue to look forward to Susanomon, and if they will release it as a combo set with a further possible amplified Garurumon kit as an homage to the old two Holy Grail Spirit Evolution sets, or just Susanomon as a standalone additional amplified kit. The latter thing would be very weak and a real shame, yeah, but I am now tending towards the idea that it will probably just be another or further amplified Susanomon kit without an amplified Garurumon kit to fuse. After all, it's Digimon, Digimon Frontier and Bandai. All those who are so euphoric about a possible further amplified Garurumon kit to combine with KaiserGreymon for Susanomon shouldn't forget that it's Bandai. So much for my short update. and the new forum post, because that's actually it for the news. Thus ends my first update video to my previous first info video about the announcement and promo about Bandai Figure-riseStandard Amplified KaiserGreymon model kit. As soon as there are more news, you will get another update video from me. If you like this update video, please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you soon, and see you in the next video in general. For our next video, your Mega 88 1000.